Indeed. Anyway, welcome everyone. Today we'll be continuing Ultima 7, the murder mystery we shall be following up on. Also, just faffing around Britain because there's still lots to do. And yes, I did run out of battery, but thankfully I have some more, so I will be recharging. Anyway, hopefully all of you have had a fantastic week. I've been mildly ill. Hasn't been the best of weeks, but manageable. Especially the start of the week, that was not good, but it's getting better. So I don't know how much I'll be doing the voices today. My throat is still a little bit sore, but we shall see. One of your best friends is contained because she had a fever and gets tested tomorrow. That's a long wait time for a test. It's kind of a shame they're gonna have to wait that long. Yeah. Anyway, I wonder if I had anything else I was supposed to say. Oh yeah, about Trumpster Bob, because the whole gay discussion reminded me of him. He's a funny character. He's kind of an awful personality, but in a funny way. I know it's hard to explain. It's a guy who makes YouTube videos, an older guy who makes YouTube videos
I'm
about
Chuckles
things.
the fucking Jester, dipshit!
How you doing, Chuckles? And one of the videos of him was him calling Domino's Pizza while extremely drunk. At least he sounded very drunk. And claiming that Domino's Pizza has banned him, or that Domino's Pizza has banned him from ordering pizza because they are all gay, and because he refused to suck their dick, they will not give him a pizza because they are straight phobic. And he just called over and over and over again, cussing and cursing people, and saying that in not so nice words how they're all gay and want him to suck their dick. It's yeah. He's an interesting person. Anyway, yeah, that's just what came into mind from all the gay discussion, because he thinks everyone's gay, and I think there may be some projection in there, but I wouldn't go that far necessarily by saying it's confirmed, because I'm not a professional. Just the frequency that he brings things like that up, that people want to suck his dick or he want him to suck their dick. It's just weird. Yeah, well, that Sunshadow. I find humor in that because he's serious. He isn't finding humor in that. He's extremely serious. I'm finding humor in him being serious. Yeah, it's one or the other, Shan. It's one or the other. Of course, from his point of view, everyone else is a racist and a homophobe. It's a very weird person, and I kind of love it. Anyway, to other kinds of fun things, like murder and disembowelment, which is Ultima 7. So, to kind of give a short recap of the last time, we, as an avatar, went back into Britain, or Britannia. This time, 200 years. I didn't murder anyone. A blacksmith was murdered, but it was not me this time. But right, we went back to Britannia, and this time 200 Britannian years has passed since our last visit. And there's a new organization called the Fellowship. That's basically when the virtues were more of a philosophy, a base for a philosophy. Well, according to the manual, it's 200 years, Shan. So I'm going by that. And now there's more of a religion, as in more recognizable as a religion to us, called the Fellowship. That's about, church services and all this kind of stuff, and apparently they're doing all kinds of good and demanding membership if they do you good. But anyway, well, we're not that far yet, Shan. So, right now we're at 200 years. And when we first got into Britannia, we entered Trinsic and immediately found Iolo, who was tasked at investigating a murder, because the town blacksmith had been murdered. He had been tied into pegs struck in the floor. His arms and legs and head had been cut off from his body, and his blood had been drawn into a bucket. Also, a wingless gargoyle that had also been living in the same place was also killed. Not in such a ritualistic manner, but still killed. And we are now investigating the murder. What we do know that 2 persons were seen leaving the place. One was apparently a wingless gargoyle, and another one was a man with a hook for a hand. And they left on a ship called the Crown Jewel towards Britannia. Or Britain. I always mix up Britannia and Britain. We also followed them to Britain, went to ask about the ship, and apparently it had not arrived at Britain, so we don't know where the ship has gone. And that is one thing we shall do. Or at least try to do. Also, we should go talk to the Fellowship more, because we should find more about them. Especially since Britain is the place where their main headquarters is, where the leader called Batlin resides. So, him we should talk to, and also attend a church service, which has been told to us multiple times. Evening at 9, a church service at the Fellowship Hall. So those things we need to do. Yeah, and it's the Avatar. Well, time works kind of differently in Britain. Also, for some reason, some people in Britain don't seem to age as much as others. Which is, by the way, also mentioned in the manual, that some people seem to age differently than others, including Lord British. Yeah, but basically, in a sense, Cthulhu is right. Avatar is called when he is needed, basically. And it's us. It's the same Avatar all the time. He's a Texan, actually, I think. And he just lives on Earth and is brought to Britannia when he is needed. Yeah, this time we were called by the Guardian, as we saw in the introduction, and we don't know why. Really. Except that he wants us to become one of his followers, basically. But what that has to do with us being in Britannia, we don't know yet. But we might find out. Yeah, pretty much, Sun Shadow. Especially since most of the companions are based on, real-life friends of the real-life Lord British, so... yeah, there's also that. But also the 2 people who have come from Earth, which is... was it Iolo or Shamino, actually? I don't remember. And that is true. It may be related to Time Lord interference, because there is a Time Lord in the universe, a Master of Time, or the Lord of Time, that is canon and introduced in, I think it was 2, to be honest. I think it was 2, in Ultima 2. So it might be that it's his manipulation, because even the manuals are basically saying that it's a mystery to the people living there. And the manual this time is written from the perspective of Batlin, the leader of the Fellowship. So, at least it's a mystery to him. Yeah, the Time Lord is canon. Oh, fuck yeah, it's still hand-waving, but still. At least there's some sort of a canon possibility reason for that. It's a fantasy world, so no need to be too nitpicky about some of the more magical aspects. Especially since it's mostly very, very consistent still. Anyway. Kilrathi canon from 1. Yeah, well, I don't think they were actually mentioned as Kilrathi in there, but you have a point. Anyway, without any further ado, let us begin the game. And faff around Britain a little bit more. See what we're gonna find, meet the Fellowship, and all that kind of stuff. Also, for some reason, my second camera is really fucked up and it doesn't show properly. I wonder why. Anyway, main screen turn on. Well, it's not really added to Game 7 because it's been the same companion since the very beginning, Sunshadow, and the time has always gone forward. So it's been a continuous thing from the very first game onwards. Because Iolo, for example, is in the first game as well, as if I remember correctly. At least they are in the second.
Avatar! Know that Britannia has entered into a new age of enlightenment. Know that the time has finally come for the one true Lord of Britannia to take his place at the head of his people. Under my guidance, Britannia will flourish, and all of the people shall rejoice and pay homage to their new guardian. Know that you too shall kneel before me, Avatar. You too will soon acknowledge my authority, for I shall be your companion, your provider, and your master.
How you doing, Komodo? Yeah, and to be honest, the manuals do talk about it a little bit more than some of the games, so if I had read the manuals to all of you, which would have been a very long thing, because the manuals are pretty long, it would maybe be a little bit more clear. And 43 Lucius, how are you? Welcome. You are now a visitor to the wonderful country of the totally real Finland, trademarked, and I hope you'll enjoy your stay. Alright, so, last time we left off at Castle British, we were given the key to the storeroom from whence we can find a spell book. And we found the storeroom, so let's get the spell book. Yeah, I'm gonna buy you guys food, don't worry about it. Just got done attempting to play Among Us with your niece and nephews. Did not go well. Didn't help when the dead people get naming their accuser. Yeah, it requires a bit of, what's the word again? I don't know. I don't remember words. Okay, is that not the key? Oh, that's the key. I'm gonna need more bags. That much is certain. Alright, so there's a kite shield. I'll give stuff to Iolo for now. Two-handed sword. Oh, yes, more bags. What? Is it too heavy? Won't fit? What's in there? Okay, so do I have to empty something first? Yeah, that's weird. Why will a bag fit in my backpack? What if I'll shove the scrolls here? And then put it here? Won't fit? What? Okay, this is weird. Because or can't I take any more than one bag? Is that the case? Can I put a bag inside a bag? No? Because I can have one bag. Okay, that's not good. Alright, so I'll have the reagents bag there at least. Now, what about the armors of my people? You have leather, and you have nothing. Okay. There we go. Now let's check the spell book. How does this work? Alright, there. Okay. Okay, not like that, thank you. Alright. Awaken, weather, douse, fireworks, glimmer, help, ignite, thunder. Now, first circle, cure and light. Second, we have fire blast. In third, we have heal, that's good. Don't have any in fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, or eighth yet. So we need to find out how to get more of those in this one. You don't need more bags, just one handy haversack with some interdimensional carrying capacity. Problem is, I might lose items there. You found that you do cause interference with your wireless headphones. That makes your sound go wonky from time to time, depending on your actual mood, because it's related to EM patterns coming from my brain. Since I have this large EM field and rate surprised me to the point of interfering. I'm not sure, Shan, but all I know that I couldn't... Oh! That would be nice. Problem, I want swamp boots. Bedroll, that might be useful. This. Sack of wheat. In Ultima 7, you can't fit more than 2 bags in your backpack, but you can fit a bag, a 2-handed sword, 5 loaves of bread, and 6 scrolls inside for some reason. Yeah. I noticed. So, do I have a second bag? What's that? A hood. The real problem is that things move around. If things didn't move around, it wouldn't be that big of a problem. Right now I only have one bag. Well, unfortunately I don't have such an item in this game, Komodo. Hello there. You see a thoroughly disheartened young man who is miserably languished behind bars. Name. I'm Western. What do you do? I've none so long as I'm left to rot here in this prison.
Thy job is to pay for the crime thou hast committed.
Why are you in prison? My crime was stealing apples from the royal orchards. This I did, and I admit it freely. Given the same set of circumstances, I would do it again.
Aha! Not only an unrepentant criminal, but also a potential professional thief. Looks like this one is ended in the right place and just in the nick of time.
Is stealing apples really that big of a deal? I had offered to buy them first, but Fig, the caretaker of the orchard, set an exorbitant price which I am certain he would have pocketed for himself. So yes, I admit to stealing them.
See how the common criminal blames his type of immoral behaviour on others, all while denying it in himself. This one's a Ultima believes.
Sounds really not that bad. I'm not from Britain, my lord. I'm from Paws, and it is another reason why they believe I can be trifled with.
Aye, this prisoner is from Paws. I bloody knew it. To his credit, he was in town nearly the entire day before he stole something. For a citizen of Paws, that is as honest as they come.
That's a pretty crappy guard. Wrong with Paws? Paws is a town where thou mayst feel the icy grip of poverty around thine heart.
Oh, bloody hell! Now I suppose he's going to go and tell us his old pathetic life story. Couldst thou wait until I get out mine handkerchief so I do not interrupt thee with all me wailing?
Tell me more about the poverty in Paws. I do not wish to bemoan my fate, but my family lives in Paws. My wife Alina and my child Cassie. They were starving, and I came to Britain to get food for them.
Oh, now, do not go and bring up poverty as an excuse as to why they was turned to crime. My father was so poor he and his family had to eat dirt, but he still raised me proper. Beat the stuffings out of me if you ever so much as imagined I did anything wrong. I can tell thee that.
Well, that explains a lot. Tell me about your family. I do not want any mercy for myself. I've admitted my guilt, but my life does not only belong to myself. It belongs to my wife and family as well. Without me, they will suffer unbearable hardships, such as they might not survive. We'll see, Shan. How you doing, Hoompa? Yeah, that's not much of a compassion in the fucking city of compassion. Fuck's sake. Tell me about the town. Not so long ago, Paws was a thriving rustic coastal village. But as Britain grew larger, most of our local businesses moved there. We became a farming town, and the 7-year drought gave us a lashing that we have yet to recover from. Although there are fools who will speak otherwise, the people of Britannia are being crushed by the vicious tyranny of the class system. While a few have more than they could ever enjoy, there are many who go to sleep hungry every night. My wife and daughter, to name two of them.
Oh, that reminds me it is nearly time for my meal break. The trout's supposed to be delicious today at the farmer's market.
You seem like a bit of a prick. Oh, Fig gives baskets of fruit free to the fellowship without Lord British's consent, I'm quite certain.
Thou shouldst not listen to his obvious slander, my lord. It is heresy.
So you admit to the thing, huh? Mine only regrets are that I did not try to steal something bigger, and that I did not get away with it. Fools like our good friend, the guard, would have us believe that nothing has changed.
Time.
Possibly. How you doing, Rastaberries? Fools like our good friend, the guard, would have us believe that nothing has changed in Britannia for over 200 years. That we can live our lives as if all of our problems do not exist. I say to thee that it is like that causes our problems in the first place. While I'm certain Lord British is a just and fair ruler, he must be quite unaware of all that goes on in his kingdom. Surely he would not tolerate such inequity. Indeed that was, Shan.
All right, that's enough noise out of thee. All day long yakety about the awful terrible caste system. Why, the next thing thou knowest thou shalt be saying society is to blame for thy crimes. Not a word from anybody about any appreciation for keeping the laws in order. No, of course not. But all the pity in the world for the dangerous lawbreakers who are the real threat to society.
Wouldst thou speak with Lord British about me? I would bet that he's completely unaware of my case. Please. Willst thou speak with him? Yeah, sure, whatever. Oh, I thank thee, Avatar. My fate and the fates of my wife and daughter are in thine hands. Bye. Yeah, hearsay, not heresy. Imagine living 200 years in the same place. Yeah, that would, well, not sound too bad, actually. I wouldn't mind living 200 years in just this place. That'd be not. Ooh, cannon. Can I move it? Oh, goddammit, stupid darkness. We may be able to move a cannon. Ah, yes, the Fellowship of the Knowledge of the Blood. What a quaint, definitely not evil worshipping cult. Exactly. The fuck's that noise? I wish I knew what time it is. Town Hall. Not what I'm looking for. Royal Mint. Seriously, what the fuck is that noise? Alright, I'm very lost again. Is this the place? Nope. The Music Hall. Royal Theatre. Alright, we're close. So this is the Fellowship Hall then.
You're all individuals?
Yes.
I'm not.
Alright, who had the food? I agree that those are some nice details, like the guards lighting the lamps.
Heed thine inner voice, yes.
I'd still like to know what that sound is. It does come from the game.
Let me shake thine hand.
Is that crickets? That's fucking annoying.
Strive for unity, yea, verily.
Who's hungry? I just fed you, fucker. Seriously, who was hungry? You? Is there a translation for the language somewhere in the game, or are you just screwed if you don't have the manual or access to the internet? Pretty much, yeah. If you don't have access to the internet or the manual, you're fucked. The ceremony begins as Batlin stands before the gathered fellowship members. The hall fills with thunderous cheers. They look at him with a mixture of awe and sheer adoration. Well, it's still possible to decipher them, you're just gonna have to do it yourself. Batlin stands and basks in the warm reception for a moment, a triumphant smile on his face. With a slight gesture of his hand, the crowd becomes quiet. "It is good to see you here this evening," Batlin says. "Surely you make me feel proud to be part of what we lovingly call the Fellowship." There is another eruption of applause. "In thine heart be glad, for thou dost walk with the Fellowship." The people of Britannia live in a fevered state of illusory thoughts and emotions. But those whom I look upon here tonight are seekers of what is good and true in the world. They walk the path which leads to becoming truly cognizant. But how dost thou find thy way? Sorry about that, I muted the wrong one. Do you know the way? Ask any fellowship member, and they will tell thee. The path to complete awareness is easy to find. One must apply to one's life the Triad of Inner Strength. The Triad of Inner Strength is a series of 3 values that can bring the mind to a perfect state of sanguine cognition. I agree, Shannon. I wonder, would it help if I changed the audio device? The first value is strive for unity. When the totality of the people of the world want to accomplish something, then it becomes done. Thus, once the people of the world all strive towards the same ends, there is nothing that is impossible. Just think of it. A world where any dream can be fulfilled, any good can be achieved. But as thou canst see plainly by looking at our own sad society, when the people of the world are disunited. Do you have some in-game stray against the crickets? I just don't like the sound. It is a miracle that anything gets accomplished. The second value is trust to thy brother. Thou must surrender thy fear, prejudice, and suspicion. Look to thine own self. Before thou dost question anything, question thyself. The world is a place where the balances of nature are at work to protect thee every second without thee even realizing it. What canst thou accomplish in this world if thou dost spend all thy time questioning thy brother? Oh, Spray. No, I don't think so. Is he working as hard as I? What are his true motivations? As thou dost waste thine energies wondering, he sees thee and starts wondering these same things about thee. Thus is the world diminished. The third value is worthiness precedes reward. There is not one amongst us who is without sus. Much of the misery in the world can be traced to unfulfilled desires. But one moment. Why dost thou deserve what thou dost deserve? Most people get what they are worthy of in this life. If thou art not worthy of thy desire, then thou shouldst not be surprised if thy desires are unfulfilled. If thou dost become worthy, only then hast thou become open to fulfilling thy desires. Desire is a strange thing. Many long for things they do not really want. What they really desire is worthiness itself. I've just told thee all that thou dost need to follow the Triad of Inner Strength. The lessons are simple. The true measure of thine understanding comes in how absolutely thou wilt apply them to thy life. Thou now knowest all thou wilt ever need. Thou dost not need the arcane knowledge of the dying art of magic. Thou dost not need the unsure hand of the healer and his limited knowledge. All that thou wilt ever need is continuously to seek out the best in thyself, and to live amongst those that would do the same. Only then art thou truly walking with the fellowship. Now, I think would be a good time to hear the words of our fellow members, to hear them share with us how the fellowship has been bringing positive change to their lives.
The fellowship has shown me that I was afraid of myself, and that I had to open myself up to life's experiences, says Candice.
Fellowship helps me be more honest with people, says Patterson. Thank thee for sharing, Patterson.
The fellowship has taught me how to better perform my duties as the caretaker of the royal orchards.
Oh yeah, he even looks like an arsehole.
The fellowship has taught me to first and foremost treat people with respect,
says Gay. After joining the fellowship, I learned how to be a man's man, says Dick Grayson. I just sure hope my parents don't die in a terrible accident. The fellowship is helping me back from the brink of personal and financial oblivion, says Gordon. Right thou art, brother. The fellowship has freed me from the illusory appeals of mediocrity, says Sean.
In the fellowship, I'm learning that I need to devote my life to a special purpose,
says Millie.
This whole ceremony and everyone in it doth give me the willies. As long as they don't touch me, Willie, though, it's fine.
Oh, 'tis a sad thing to see so many people who have nothing else better in their lives than blindly following this dubious spiritual leader. It is a sad thing that Britannia has fallen so far as to leave itself open to a group like this fellowship. From watching Batlin and the others, you get the feeling that the fellowship ceremony is going to last long into the night. Now would be a good moment to slip away without drawing much attention to yourself. It is also a good time to save the game and do a test. Yeah, it's a nice cult. Alright, now, which was it again? No, it directly launched. How did I... Oh, there we go. No. I think I went with sound ad-lib before. But this is for music and sound effects. So let's try Roland MT32. Let's go with the best ones possible. 220 IR, 7 IRQ, 1 DMA. Yes. Yeah, Roland tended to be better. It's just that ad-lib is the sound of my childhood. So of course I chose that first. Yes, Roland is part of the options. Or they use telephone sounds for the fucking birds. Ah. Because it's all MIDI, Shan. Roland's generally better for music because they have a better sound library. But when you use the sounds, the MIDI sounds as sound effects, you can get some interesting things happening. Let's see how it sounds when we get into the game. No, fuck this. No, no, fuck Roland. They've clearly done this for Sound Blaster. Let's go with Sound Blaster Pro. Ah. We will handle this. We have now tried an option, and we're going with Sound Blaster. Ah, crap. Alright. I wanted to actually talk to him, not listen to him. Guess we're gonna have to return tomorrow. Well, we'll get used to it. We'll get used to it. Again, how many times do I have to fucking feed you guys? Jesus fuck. What's that? Alright, so. Where can we go to sleep? Can we sleep in Castle British? Good question, Shan. What's a tentacle doing here? Does Lord British have yet another princess as a prisoner? God damn it, you guys are eating like fucking horses. Jesus Christ. I know you're constantly hungry. Can we sleep somehow? In how many hours shall we wake thee up, Finn? 8 hours should be good, right? Pleasant dreams.
Yes, my friend, rest and heal, so that you are strong and able to face the perils before you. Pleasant dreams.
That sounded surprisingly sexual. Alright, so where was the... Oh, hi there! Are you the... what's your name? A winged gargoyles look at you with interest and obvious intelligence.
To welcome thee to Britain, Avatar.
Hi, what's your name?
To be called Inwislochlim.
Fuck, now I have to kill myself, Wumpa. Oh, what are you doing?
To be indeed an interpreter in my homeland, to be now on the Great Council to serve our most noble ruler, Lord British. To be honoured as one of the 2 gargoyles on the council.
Okay, so you've accepted Lord British's rule to not be genocided.
To mean interpreter in your language.
Tell me about the gargoyles. How you doing now?
To be one of the surviving gargoyles and to preserve our heritage is my life work. To tell you our race emigrated to Britannia many, many years ago, to have settled on the island known as Turfin.
So there's turf in Ireland. Tell me about the Great Council.
To create the laws of the land, to inform you that my colleague Miranda can tell you more of what we are doing now. To be unfortunate that most of the council is away now.
Surviving.
To be so many of my people killed 200 years ago in the War of the False Prophet.
Yeah, sorry about that. I kind of killed a lot of you guys, didn't I?
To be the war that you ended by bringing peace between our races.
Tell me about Miranda.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything that you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. To inform you that Miranda is an intelligent woman who has great concern for the well-being of all of Britannia's citizens. To be one of Lord British's most trusted advisors.
Tell me about Turfin.
To be a lonely place. To be desolate. To be not what humans call homey. To desire to establish a new way of life for gargoyles in Britannia. And to eliminate the hatred and misunderstandings of our race in humans. To know that ignorance breeds bigotry. To be one of those who are correcting this.
Tell me about your way of life.
To desire a world where humans and gargoyles could live together in peace as equals in Britannian society. To be on holiday at the moment. To have only Miranda and myself present to enact this new law.
What kind of a law?
To tell you to ask Miranda about it, for she knows more than I.
Those.
To be called the Fellowship.
Tell me about them.
To be dedicated to promoting goodwill and trust in the land. To be thinking of joining the group soon.
Not sure if they're going to accept gargoyles, but we'll see. Haven't seen any gargoyles there yet, at least. Are you Miranda? You see a servant girl who looks at you in wonder. Thou dost look familiar. Who art thou? I'm Finn. Oh, hello, I'm Nell. Okay, so you're not Miranda. That's Miranda. So, what do you do, Nell? I'm a chambermaid. I'm responsible for keeping the castle tidy. Just a servant girl, really. Servant, huh? I suppose I'll always be a servant. My parents are servants. My brother's a servant. My fiance's a servant. My child will probably be a servant. Who's your fiance? Oh, that would be Carocchio, the dear man who runs the Punch and Judy show. He writes the loveliest love poetry. Oh, we met him, didn't we? We're getting married as soon as Carocchio can afford a wedding ring. That sounds nice. Tell me about the castle. Oh, it's very large. Keeps me very busy. Thou wouldst not believe how dusty it gets. I can believe that. Tell me about your parents. They work in the castle as well. Boots is my mother and Benny is my father. They've been here for years. I was born in this castle and played in the nursery. What about your brother? Thou might just run into him. He's also a servant in the castle. Charles. Other than not being as smart as I am, he's all right. For a bumbling arse, that is. So, a child. Shh! I do not want anyone to know. 'Tis not showing yet, is it? Rocio and I are getting married as soon as possible. He is the father, I think. Then again, could be... Nah, probably not him. Could it be? That would be interesting. Wait, what am I saying? The father's most definitely Carocchio. Please
I'm
don't tell
Chuckles
anyone.
the fucking jester, dipshit!
It would be... Yeah, to God, please don't let the father be him. I know I can trust thee, Finn. Yeah, bye. I don't want to think about any kind of fucking chuckle spawn right now. Thank you very much. Sounds like someone learned that it's a bad idea to not sign a peace deal with someone who's shown himself capable of wiping out your race if he chose. Yeah, that's probably the best idea to figure out as soon as possible. This is a lovely earthy woman with a warm smile. Word has spread quickly of thine arrival, Avatar. Welcome. What's your name? I'm Miranda. And what do you do, Miranda? I serve on the Great Council. Today we are working on a bill of law. When I'm not here in the castle, I'm kept busy with a young child. A child? Oh yes, my son's name is Max. Max Powers. He's probably in the royal nursery. It's quite obviously his father's son. Perhaps thou hast met him. Raimundo, the director of the Royal Theatre. Oh, yeah, I've met him. We believe Max will be quite a performer when he's older. So, I heard you were bringing out law thing. Oh, yes. Miss Locklem and I are drafting a bill which would make illegal any distribution of waste products in Loch Lake near Cove. The lake is quite defiled. That sounds like a good idea, actually. Art thou travelling to Cove? Yes, that's probably my next stop, actually. Oh, that is good news. Perhaps thou couldst do us a great favour. We need this bill delivered to Lord Heather in Cove. He must read it and give us his approval by signing it. I know thou hast far more important things to do than running errands, but it will be greatly appreciated. Wilt thou do it? Yes. Wonderful. Here is the bill. Please bring it back to me when it is signed, and we thank thee. Well, thanks. Bye. Lake's filled with magic artifacts dumped by the Avatar every time he goes back to his place. No, that's the nearest volcano. Come on, I don't dump my shit in lakes, I dump my shit in volcanoes. That's a completely different thing. Alright, fine. What's our money situation? We need to buy more food because apparently everybody's fucking eating everything. 93. Right. Bring Miranda's. Or to Cove. Right, about the Cove thing, it was the Mad Mage Rudium in Cove that we need to talk. The Golden Ankh is on the south shore of Vesper, and we need to have our fortune read by Margareta the Gypsy in Minoc. And now we need to bring Miranda's bill into the Lord of Cove. So yeah, I'm writing those kinds of stuff down right now. Putting your shit in a volcano, and I imagine Friend spreading his ass cheeks over the opening volcano and taking a dump. If I'm drunk enough, I probably would do that. Alright, now we need to find a place to buy food. There was a tavern. I know you are very hungry. I'm looking for a place to buy food. I don't know who says that. All I know is that everybody's hungry all the time. Yeah, we saw the Blue Boar Inn. I need to find it again. That looks like a bread. Bakery. Perfect. Dude, sell me shit. Don't run away. You see a very clean-looking, portly young man who waves at you frantically. What's your name? My given name is Willem. Although no one calls me that, I prefer to be addressed as Willy. Thank you very much. Do I want to buy bread from Willy? I'm the baker here in Britain, and I make the sweetest bread thou'st ever tasted. Yeah, I'm not worried about a Wilhelm scream. I'm more worried about Willy scream. Has thou had a chance to sample any of my bread yet? No. Then here, thou must have some. He tears a piece of bread off one of the several loaves he's carrying and stuffs it into your mouth. There. See? Willy stuffs his bread in my mouth. I'm worried already. There, is it not the sweetest bread thou'st ever tasted? It is it not? You chew as fast as you can in order to answer him. Yes, it's good bread. Grabs your face by the cheeks and plants a big kiss on your forehead. Thou art truly a person of good palate and refined taste. Hi, guy. Yes, I'm the baker, and I have many secret recipes passed down to me by my father and mother. Why, there are even those who say I'm a master baker. And there are those who call me a donut, he says with a frown. A donut, huh? He gives a long, puzzled look. After a moment, he takes one of his loaves of bread and swats you over the head with it. The fuck? Oh, yes, many people tell me that now that thou dost say too. If thou dost say, then it must be true. No, I was asking. Jesus. Willie takes a bite of his own bread. I am a masturbator. Tell me about your father and mother. Willie wipes away a tear. Gone, both of them. Gone to join mine ancestors in the great kitchen in the sky. I will never be able to cook as they did. Still, I plod along, try to keep the family name alive, and that is why I'm a baker. But I suppose that is not the only reason. Why? Actually, there's a very good reason why I'm a baker. What is it? Because the way to a woman's heart is through her stomach. Why, I have 2 women in love with me right now, and I did not even have to pursue the other one. And they both live in Canada, and no, you cannot see them. If thou must know, their names are Jeanette and Gay. Yeah, why am I not surprised about the second name? Gay, who runs the costume shop, is of more interest to me, but she's a fellowship member, and I have no wish to become one. I hope that it does not prevent us from courting. How about Jeanette? Oh, she's a pleasant enough girl, but to be honest, I cannot see myself with a tavern wench. She thinks I've not noticed how she feels about me. Frankly, I wish she would just leave me alone. How about your secret recipes? Oh dear, do not tell me that thou art yet another person who is trying to pry one of my secret recipes out of me. If that is what thou art after, then thou wilt just be disappointed. How about some bread? Oh, it's the finest in Britannia. It's renowned for both its pleasant taste and its very reasonable price. But it is a lot of work making enough to satisfy the constant demand for it. I need to hire someone to help me. Oh, thou couldst work for me here in the shop making bread, or I will buy sacks of flour from thee. Thou couldst buy them wholesale in pours, and I will pay thee 4 gold per sack. Dost thou wish to work here in the shop for me? Sure. Excellent, thou canst start work immediately. I shall pay thee 5 gold for every 5 loaves of bread thou dost make. All right. Sure. First thou must take dough from the flour. Simply spread some flour on the table, add some water to make it thick and, well, doughy. Then use the dough in the oven to bake it. Wait a bit and then voila! Thou dost have bread. Okay. Virtuous bread indeed. I think I'm gonna have to... Alright. Humble bread. There. Now you ate an avatar-made bread. Oh, goddammit, fucking kid. Okay, I'm gonna make you a bread too. See? It's not technically stealing. I'm not getting paid, but it's fine. At least I'm feeding my people. There. Happy now? Jesus. Probably, Cthulhu. Probably. You probably make some bread to go, because they'll be hungry in 2 seconds. That is true. Okay, let's make some bread. First things first. I want to see, can I go solo? Or what does that mark mean? No, it doesn't mean solo mode. Don't know what this is. That's about the combat mode. Okay. That's how I can see that stuff. Now, I think there was a quick button for that, right? Just a moment. I'll open the reference card, because I think there was a quick button to open those menus. No, I haven't fed Avatar in a while. Z opens the statistics display. Oh, see, a throwback to olden days. Z for stats. The Avatar's the only one hungry. Hey, I fed everyone except the Avatar, so that makes kinda sorta sense. Hey, why'd you put them away? I'm just coming here to cook. Dickwad. Okay, maybe we cannot, because... See? We are running out of items here. Unless I put them in my bag. Nope. Yeah, it shuts down audio. All audio. Because there's, tons of these. Alright, so feeding everyone the game. Are you selling things? She's a sturdy-looking farmer's wife. She gives you a hospitable smile before returning to her chores. Ah, what do you do here?
My husband Fred and I run the farmer's market.
Can I buy something?
Would thou like to buy some eggs, fruits, or vegetables? We have plenty of delicious fresh eggs. Now, vegetables are sure to keep thee in good health.
Yes, I want to buy things.
I'm sure that we have something in here that will be to thy liking. What wouldst thou like to buy?
I'd like to buy those meats. Fine, give me a banana. $20 bananas. No, thank you. Bye. Well. Alright, who had the bag again? For the food. You did. Nope, you did not. Sorry. It was... You did. Alright, Iolo. You have a banana bag now. Or you will have a banana bag. One, two, one, two, one, two. Alright, so now I'm gonna feed 2 bananas to everyone. There we go, Sparky. Shove a banana up your mouth. Alright. I'll turn them off at night if it's too annoying. Alright, now. That's the trainer. There's the inn. And that's the pub where the avatars are. And that's the museum. Oh, right, we need to steal the fucking stones, right? I forgot that completely. The Book of the Fellowship. Yeah, we've read that one already. Hello there, sir. Would you like to not run away? I'd like to talk to you. You see a rotund older gentleman who's at once humble yet dignified. His gentle eyes exude caring for his fellow person. Got this about the halo and the symbols. If memory serves, the halo means the character's in help mode, so the rest of your party will protect that character from harm. Alright. Oh, god damn it, sorry. Tell me about Elizabeth and Abraham.
Ah, my good colleagues Elizabeth and Abraham were just here. They left this morning for Meenock on fellowship business.
Right, those were the two people who were intrinsic right before the murders. And they also have gone for Meenock.
They deal with the distribution and collection of funds.
I'll update that here. They've gone to Meenock. And what's your name?
Oh, my name, good friend, is Batlin, and indeed it is truly a privilege to meet the Avatar in the flesh.
What do you do here?
I was once a druid. Now I am the leader and the originator of the Fellowship. It is rapidly growing throughout Britannia and keeps me very busy, as thou canst well imagine.
What about the apples?
Oh, while thou art here, please feel free to enjoy an apple. The finest in all of Britannia, I'm certain thou wilt find.
I'm sure, because they're from Royal Orchards, aren't they?
Exactly. They are provided to the Fellowship by the Royal Orchards. Only active or potential Fellowship members are privy to the concept of the voice. I can tell thee more when thou dost take the Fellowship test. The Fellowship was formed 20 years ago with the full approval and support of Lord British. It is a society of spiritual seekers who strive to reach the highest levels of human potential, and to share this knowledge freely with all the people. Freely. Only demanding 50% of their income. The Fellowship advances the philosophy of sanguine cognition, a way to apply a positive order of thought to one's life through what is called the triad of inner strength. We strive to avoid the mistakes made by mystics and sages since the dawn of time. They apply the standards of the past, such as the virtues, for example, to qualify the present, and thus they do not perceive it correctly. We seek to examine our present lives each on our own terms and see the world the way it is. So, don't you like the virtues? Oh, they are perfectly adequate for those who feel that they still need them for whatever reason. But no one, not even thyself, thou must admit, can fulfill them perfectly. Therefore, they are a philosophy that is ultimately based upon failure. We have never claimed that our teachings are a substitute for the virtues. However, ours is a belief that it's based upon success and not failure.
Tell me about the values, or are you going to explain the same? Yeah, you're just gonna basically say the same things. Okay, what's this test? Oh, art thou ready to join the Fellowship of the Ring? Yeah, sure. But first things first. I recommend that thou takest our examination to determine if thou art truly in the need of Fellowship's teachings. Oh yes, take the examination. Okay, let's get audited then. Dost thou want to take the test? Yeah, sure, whatevs. These questions are all hypothetical. Do not let them confuse or upset thee. Question 1. Thou art feeling depressed right now. Is it more likely because thou hast disappointed a friend? Or a friend has disappointed thee? Well, A. I can tell from thine answer that thou art a person who takes their responsibility to others very seriously, and perhaps tends to put too much pressure on thyself to please others. Question 2. Thou art at the feast hosted by a very high-ranking social official. Thou dost believe the food he has ordered to be served is little more than a swill, and thou dost notice that the other quest certainly think so. When thy host asks if thou dost like the food, dost thou tell the truth, or lie to him? I'm gonna tell him it's shit and he should have ordered a better caterer. Thy response shows thou art a bluntly honest person who mayest occasionally say things that people may not like hearing, but thine intentions are noble ones. Batlin makes a sweeping gesture with his hand. Question 3. Thou hast taken the last room available at an inn. Upon entering it, thou dost find that it is filthy. It is the middle of the night. There is no one to clean it, and there is nowhere else to stay. Dost thou clean up the room thyself, at least somewhat, before reposing in it? Or dost thou just go to sleep, letting the room remain as thou hast found it? Well, I'm gonna clean the room myself. I'm not gonna sleep in shit. Thou hast revealed that thou art a person who instinctively believes they're responsible for anything that goes wrong, and that it falls to thee to put the whole world right. Question 4. At a festive gathering, dost thou tell a humorous anecdote, and thou dost tell it very well, creating such amusement. Didst thou tell this comedic story because thou didst enjoy the response thou received, or because thou didst want to please thy friends? Well, probably a little bit of both, but let's say B. Thine answer shows thou art a person who instinctively feels unworthy of having friends. That's not quite what I... Anyway, thou dost continuously buy their attention by amusing them. Question 5. If thou were to become a person of leisure, one who had amassed a fantastic fortune of wealth, wouldst it most likely be because thou hast discovered an infallible method of stealing the money of others, or thou hast discovered an infallible method of illicitly duplicating the coin of the realm? Neither. I've just been able to kill shit tons of people and take their money. It's not stealing. Yeah, he's purposefully choosing the worst interpretation possible. Exactly, Cthulhu, exactly. While traveling, thou dost find a man in terrible pain. His arm has been grievously injured. Our healer tending to him tells thee that the man's arm will have to be removed and that they will require thine assistance in doing it. The man says he will recover from his injury and asks thee not to let the healer amputate his arm. Dost thou heed the words of the healer or respect the wishes of the injured man? Well, since I'm the Avatar, I'll do what the fuck I want, so I'm gonna chop his arm off. By thine answer, thou art a person who believes in mercy even when it's not an easy thing, and a person who tries to have the courage of thy conviction. Holy shit, how many questions are there? Thou would just kill a small dog by throwing a rock at it. Is it more likely that thou hast done this because the dog was going to attack thee, or the dog was going to attack someone else? Well, probably someone else, because I'm always in the back row. So when a dog attacks, it's going to be someone in the front. So another. This question tells that thou art an overly aggressive person. Thou dost not need to stop trying to solve all of thy problems through violence. Well, violence was the only option in that question. You did not give any other option than throwing a rock at the dog, you fucking asshole. Thou art in a boat with thy betrothed and thy mother. The boat capsizes. In the choppy waters thou canst only save thyself and one other person. Well, betrothed. While risking their life to save the life of the betrothed is admirable, I cannot help but wonder what suppressed hostility thou hast had towards their mother. As thou wouldst simply let her drown. It's not simply, you asshole. I just can't make any kids with my mom. Thou art a person of strong character, Avatar, but one who is troubled by deep personal problems that prevent thee from achieving thy true potential for greatness. In short, thou art precisely the type of person for which the Fellowship was created. I welcome thee to our fold. Know that the path of the tried is not an easy one, but its rewards are bountiful. I will, of course, waive the usual sabbatical of study that is required before one achieves membership. Thou art, after all, the Avatar. However, as one of our tenets prescribes, worthiness precedes reward. Thou must embark on a task or two for the Fellowship before thou can be properly introduced and receive thy medallion. I need thee to deliver this sealed package unopened to Elinor, the leader of our Fellowship branch in Minok. Okay. Or at Minok. That is true, Cthulhu. Elinor will reward thee upon receiving it. Thou dost have my word. May I trust thee to do it? Yeah, sure, whatever. Excellent. Here it is. Thou must now be on thy way. I'm gonna need ammo for the gun. I wonder... Where were the shops again? Yeah, I kind of assumed that. Where were the shops again? I know we found Iolo's bows at least. At one point. But kinda want to... Alright, so this is the entry. That's the trainer. I want to find a place where I could buy some ammunition. It's another trainer. That looks like at least some sort of a smith. What about this one? What was that? God damn it. I keep forgetting some of the runes. There we go. Sill? What kind of a name is that? Sill? The healer, right? That EA. Yeah, that's EA. Okay. A healer. Okay, that does not look like a blacksmith. The apothecary desk reference. Okay, that's an apothecary then. We wrote down those potion things. Oh, right, that's a mortar. Right, never mind. It's not an anvil. Okay, I got it now. There's the stables. Provisions. That's good. Get brought in. You see a gleeful-looking merchant with an enthusiastic voice and a manner. Hi, what's your name? Why, my name is Greg. It's good to see thee. What's your job? Why, I run the provisioner's shop here in Britain, a second home to the Intrepid, that is. So, what are you selling? As I say, we have everything that us need to have a jolly splendid adventure. What would thou like to buy? Torch, oil flask, backpacks, shovels, powder kegs, lockpicks, hoe, bucket. Okay, now I know where to get these. Nothing right now, but I thank you very much. Now I know what you're selling and where you are. Approximately, at least. This building, that looks promisingly familiar. That's the jeweler. That's North Star Armory. Perfect. But Iolo's bows up there looks better. Do you... Is Gweno here? Or who the fuck are you? Hey, kiddo. The fuck are you? You see a young Waritine.
Oh, hello, lad. This is Finn the Avatar. This is my young apprentice, Coop. How go things, Coop? Why, not too badly, my lord. I sold a triple crossbow this morning. Oh, lovely, lovely. Keep that gold coming in. That's what I always say.
What you doing here?
I'm the manager of Iolo's bows. Master Iolo's entrusted me with this responsibility. If there's anything thou just want in the way of bows and arrows, just say so.
What would thou like to buy? Do you have any ammunition? Nope. Fuck. And what about bullets? Can you tell me about Iolo?
Hello, boss. Oh, greetings, lad. Thou art looking well. Oh, the same to thee, my lord.
Bye-bye. Shame you're not selling any ammunition. I really, really want some ammunition. Bullets for my gun. Powder kegs, lockpicks, hoe, in case you want to plow your field. Exactly. Come on. Any adventurer has to do some plowing. That's pretty much a rule. The shrewd-looking man who smiles as if he's just seen his next customer. Ah, what's your name? I'm Dick Grayson, my lord. An humble and honest man. And what do you do? Why, here in Britain I sell the best armor and weapons the money can buy. In my spare time, I do deeds for the fellowship. Tell me more. Oh, it's been very beneficial in my life. I was on the verge of going out of business before I joined, and now I am more prosperous than ever before. Why were you about to go? Thou to see, I'm convinced that my failures were all due to my bad attitude. It took the teachings of the fellowship to change the way I used my mind and to turn me in the proper direction. I was never sufficiently forward or aggressive enough to be successful as a merchant, but the fellowship changed all that for me. How? By applying the values of the triad of inner strength to my life, I've accomplished what I've set out to do with my life. Mine armor and weapon shop is successful, and I have a place where I belong in the fellowship. So, what are you selling? I sell a complete line of weapon and armors. Which wouldst thou care to inspect? Weapons. After looking at your Grayson says, I can see that thou art in some need of weaponry. Dost thou want to buy something today? Well, just show me what you got and I can make a decision. Sling, sword, throwing axes, mace, 200 axe, 200 swords. Nothing right now, thank you. No, not buy, but buy. Well, fine. Show me the armor. What do you have? Spike shield, leather armor, chain armor, plate armor, leather gloves. That's good. Crested helm. Fine. 75 gold. Fine. Okay, give me a crested helm. That's good. What do you mean I don't have enough gold? Oh, right, because I bought bananas. Never mind. Bananas have foiled me. God damn it. How much money do I have? $33. Okay. Alright, I think our next stop is gonna be Cove, then. But before that, I'm gonna take a short little break. Then, we're gonna move on to Cove. He was in that North Korea spoofing thing, and wasn't he in that what's the thing? The movie about the room, right? I'm sure it's the same Franco. Oh, that's just a body double, you know, a stuntman probably. Alright, so, next thing next, we're going to Cove, which means we're gonna have to go... Actually, we should Actually, no, fuck, I forgot. Oh no, actually, we need to go to Cove. And then come back. Who the fuck is hungry? Holy shit, these guys are eating all the fucking time. Jesus Christ. Who the fuck is hungry? Seriously, who? Iolo? The fuck's your problem? Seriously, Iolo. Yes, my friend. Stop being hungry, old man. Five bananas. I'll fucking fill Iolo with bananas. That's gonna be his fucking destiny. He's gonna get so much potassium that he can't fucking believe it. Alright. So we need to go to Cove, and we need to also come back. And when we come back, we're gonna steal the stones. But another thing we should also do is maybe visit the shrines. I know fucking about time they built a bridge to Cove. See, I was able to get pretty well the song selections before. What's that? There's a ring. Who are you? Emotion immediately grips your heart as you see such a beautiful young woman seem so sad. She looks up at you as you introduce yourself. I am Nastasia. And what do you do? She thinks for a moment. I suppose my job is to keep the Shrine of Compassion pristine. Just like I keep some other things pristine. Though it is not an official position. Tell me,
The Shrine of Compassion has been here for many generations, as have all the shrines in Britannia. My great-great-grandmother Ariana made a request in her will that her family line take care of this particular shrine. Take care of it. I'm afraid that thou mightest find the other shrines in poor condition. I keep this one, well, nice.
But yeah, Avatar's legs go brrr.
And I do it not only to keep alive my great-great-grandmother's tradition, but for other reasons as well. Tell me about the shrines. Many of the shrines have fallen into disuse or have been overgrown to the point of being lost. It is sad. Tell me about this tradition. Some people may think it odd that a young person would cling to the old ways so, but it is something that gives me great comfort. It gives me the feeling that there is something in this world that I belong to. And with other reasons, I'd rather not say. Please do not ask. Alright? Bye. Goodbye, Finn.
So, can I... Don't think I can... God damn it. I was hoping I could, pray at the shrine or meditate at the shrine. Cove. Alright. I think there were more than one thing to do here. Let's see. Rudy on the mage and Miranda's law to the leader. Alright, Cthulhu. Do have a great one. Thanks for popping by. The Emerald. The Emerald. Slow it down a bit so I can actually keep up a bit. This flamboyant bard excludes a festivora. I have sung about thee in many song, and here thou art in the flesh. I recognize thee immediately. Welcome, Avatar. And who are you? I'm De Maria, the bard. So, a bard. I spin tales and sing songs. I also know a good deal about the folks in Cove. Tell me about the folks in Cove. What if I combine all three? Shall I sing a song, which is a tale, about the people of Cove? Sure. Very well, then. I shall tell the story of the only unhappy person in Cove, Nastasia. She's the only one person in town without a lover. Not that she does not have suitors. She is quite beautiful. All she thinks about is the Shrine of Compassion, which is where thou wouldst probably find her at this moment. Demarius strums at his lute and sings. There once was a maid, Ariana, who held the shrine so dear. She asked that her offspring do likewise, and keep it so year after year. Her son Mikhail became mayor, with a goal to keep in fashion the town's old beloved reputation as the city of love and passion. Alright, never mind, I'm not going to continue that. Mikhail's oldest child was Magda. She built Lover's Walk, a fine park, where Cove's lovers, both young and old, could court outdoors in the dark. Ah, but the clouds of misfortune do hide where the sun's brightest seemeth most fair. And poor Nadia, Magda's daughter, of misfortune had more than her share. It began when Nadia did wed one day to Julius, a not-so-wealthy young lad. He left her with a child and went far away. As for Nadia's poor heart, 'twas sad. One day from Utah fateful news came that Julius by a beast was killed. The child came early, it was a difficult birth, and Nadia's soul became chilled. With her dagger in hand and a child in arm, to the shrine did Nadia run. She plunged the dagger into her own breast, never again would she see the sun. Nastasia grew up an orphan, you see, unloved and unwanted by all. Today she walks cloaked in solitude, awaiting her destiny's call. And that is poor Nastasia's tale. Perhaps thou canst cheer her. Find her, I beseech thee. Do take care of thyself. Now, how about you, lady? This beautiful earthy woman in her 40s gives you a friendly smile. Hi, what's your name? I am Zinaida, she says with a curtsy. And what do? I am the owner and the manager of the Emerald. If I can help thee with food or drink, please say so. I've never had a dissatisfied customer. Well, good to know. Bye. Come again soon. Yeah, in 92, this was very fucking advanced. Or there's literally shit tons of garbage in the lake, so I can understand why people would want to clean that up. Okay, that looks like Mage's place. Don't run away from me. This elderly mage looks older and more senile than when you last saw him. Clearly, because wasn't he the black-haired guy who sold us stuff? Hi, what's your name?
That I know! My name is Rudium.
And what do you do?
I am not sure anymore. I was a powerful mage at one time. Now nothing works. Magic is a foul. Suppose I could sell thee some reagent and spell if thou dost want, and mind the carpet. It does not work.
Carpet?
The big blue carpet is a flying carpet. It does not work like it should.
William looks around and scratches his head.
Funny, it was here a while ago. Oh, I remember. Some adventurers borrowed my flying carpet a few weeks ago. When they returned, they said they lost it somewhere near Serpent Spine, somewhere in the vicinity of the Lost River.
Want? Near Serpent Spine? In the vicinity of Lost River. So, which is Lost River? Is that large mountain range around Britain? That's Serpent Spine. Lost River might leave. Well, this came with the game, so there are rivers marked, they're just not, you know, marked differently from the roads. I wonder, is the Lost River the one that goes there on the western side? Or is it the one that's in the middle of... What does that say? The bog or... Hard to read those damn runes. But anyway, that place with a nightshade. Because that's the Lost... well, that was Lost Lake. Now it's Lock Lake again. No, actually, it says Lost River right up there. Right next to Empath Abbey. So that's Lost River. So it's the one in the west. It's somewhere on the west side. I have a feeling I know the area where we should go to try and find it now. Perfect. Now I want a magic carpet. I suppose if thou dost want to go and find it, thou couldst keep it. That'd work very well. Perhaps thou couldst make it work. I did not like the color anyway. Tell me about the moon gates. They are a nuisance, are they not? I do believe that Blackrook is the solution to the problem. Wish my mind had not lost me, or I could continue my work. Tell me about Blackrook. Do not mention the foul mineral's name to me, even though I just said it. It has caused me much frustration. Before my mind lost me, I was conducting experiments with infernal material. But now I cannot for the life of me remember what it was I was trying to do. Alright, so I have to go back and talk to Batlin again. Tell me about your experiments. I wrote them all down in my notebook, which is somewhere around here. Thou art welcome to look for it. Stay away from the damn transmuter, it's dangerous. Transmuter? It is a wand-like thing. It was supposed to magnetize and magically transmute Blackrook, but it doth not work correctly. Try pointing it at a piece of Blackrook, and thou wilt see what I mean, but do not stand too close. Thou art welcome to take it if thou dost want a piece of garbage. Another the notebook. I used it to record my experiments with Blackrook and the Blackrook transmuter. Leaving so soon, dearie me, I hope I remember thee if thou dost come back. Alright. Why Good Mages Like Black Magic by Magus. Despite the rather frivolous title, this complete tome explains the value of applying magic for the benefit of society as opposed to the selfish personal gain. The concept presented herein mesh quite well with those exemplified by the virtues. Alright, so notebooks. How the West was, tracks the geography of Britannia. Apothecary's desk reference, again that one that tells about potions. How to conquer the world in 3 easy steps. I'm not a dragon! Why Good Mages Like Black Magic again. You can crash the game by overdoing bread. Interesting. Pages the Ontology. Ring World. The Dragon Compendium. Found almost exclusively in the dungeon Destarred, dragons are an ancient race of large reptiles. They possess great intelligence and a few also use magic. All of them seem to. Sometimes summoning other creatures to fight with, or for them in battle. However, in combat they are quite formidable without any aid, I've noticed. For in addition to their sharp claws and the rows of razor-like teeth that fill their maws, they are capable of producing large clouds of fiery death. That, combined with their ability to become invisible... Oh fuck, they can become invisible now? Makes them more than a match for any foolish enough to cross one. Ah, fuck. Today didn't work. Modern necromancy. Dolphin in the dunes. None of those seem to be a notepad. Notebook. Is that your notebook? Observations of Blackrock by Rudium the Mage. The mysterious substance known as Blackrock is completely indestructible. Only by magical means can it be molded and shaped. Blackrock can be found in small quantities beneath the ground, sometimes near lodes of iron ore or lead. Blackrock can be excavated by conventional means, but melting it down into malleable substance is impossible except by magic. I've found that a combination of electrical energy and magnetic energy has a profound effect upon the substance. Together, these properties cause Blackrock to become permeable. That is, one can put one's hand through the substance as if it were water. Further study reveals that Blackrock might work as a teleportation device if magic, electrical energy, magnetic energy, and correct alignment of heavenly bodies act together upon the substance. This theory still needs to be tested. The Blackrock transmitter I created out of an old wand does not work. It was meant to shoot electrical and magnetic charges into Blackrock, but all it does is make the substance explode. Must be careful not to let the transmitter get into the wrong hands. Pointing at a large quantity of Blackrock might produce a devastating explosion. Something I get the feeling we might have to do at some point. I must quit for the day. The headaches that have been plaguing me have gotten worse. I'm forgetting more and more. Very soon I'm afraid I will forget how to cast even simple spells. I believe something might be affecting the magical ether, but I'm not entirely sure.
I'm not entirely sure.
Exactly. What's that? I know that's a table. That's a kite. Hi there, parrot.
Pretty bird. Ugly bird. Ugly boy. Hey!
I like how all the parrots are like that.
Go away!
Sorry, I didn't know you were masturbating in your bathroom, Guardian. Nice. Oh. Ow! Won't fit. Stupid fucking... I hate that nothing seems to fit. But I can shove them here. I know, fucking Dupre, I need you now more than ever. That's too heavy already. Who wants a banana? Alright, let's see. How much? 12. Alright, Sparky Plug. Can't fit that backpack there, apparently. Okay. What about everything that's inside of the backpack? Won't fit. Don't tell me it's because you already have a container. Nope. How am I supposed to get corpses anywhere if I can't fit them in a backpack? Can I fit him in the chest? No? How? Ah, crap. Sorry, Shami, no. No, I don't. No. Fuck shit. Shami, no. Join me again, please. Shit. Where's my spell book? There. Help me! Oh. Fuck. Iolo's dead in a chest. I think I'll do this. Yes, I want to load. Okay, so help didn't quite work the same way it did before. Or it could be because Iolo was stuffed in a fucking chest. I tried getting the chest into the backpack, it didn't work. Pretend what never happened, Chaos. Not sure I know what you're talking about. Let's go over here. Hello there! Don't run away, I want to talk to you. And I also want to skip all of the discussions because I already talked to you, kinda, sorta. Let's try to go through all the same things we did before, because that way I can be sure I've tagged all the discussion stuff. Alright, hi Demaria. There we go, bye, and then... Talked about the food, now let's go to Rudium. This time let's not blow up ourselves. Oh, that's how the avatar rolls, Chuckles. Now let's go through all of these again. I'm not gonna blow up Sparky, because he's a kid. That means he's probably gonna be the best character in the whole party. Kinda like in the last game, the best character in the party was a fucking mouse. A bag in a bag wouldn't have helped because we couldn't fit a corpse in a bag. The seat of the government. Hello there, sir. This regal gentleman epitomizes a well-liked politician. Oh, hello, Lord British sent word that thou might come to visit us. Welcome to Cove, Avatar. I've come to bring you a bill. Oh, it is about time the government did something about the awful stench coming from that lake. I shall be happy to sign thy bill of law, take it back to the Great Council post-haste. Lord Heather signs the bill and hands it back to you. Now, what do you do here? I'm the town mayor of Cove, home of the Shrine of Compassion. Tell me about Cove. It's a small place, I know. Many of our residents have moved away to the larger towns, especially Britain. We also demolished the Shrine of the Virtues. But we've maintained a small core of loyal Covites. Tell me about the Loch Lake. It's gotten so putrid that on hot summer days the stink is suffocating. I believe that the Britannian Mining Company in Minoc is the source of the problem. Mining waste is being deposited in the lake. Thou shouldst be glad it's nearly winter. More problems in Minoc, I see. Tell me about the shrine. Oh, we're proud of our shrine. One of our residents takes good care of it. Thou must try and visit the shrine if thou hast not already. It is a monument to all the lovers in our town. Britain may be the city of compassion, but Cove has become the city of passion. Everyone here seems to fall in love rather easily. Could be that everyone's horny. Probably the chemicals in the water. Thou wilt find that everyone loves someone. Almost everyone, that is. Well, let's see. I'm in love with Yana, our healer. Oh, Yana is here! And she's in love with me, of course. And then there's Zenaida, who runs the Emerald. She had an interest in Maria, our local bard, and vice versa. Ray Burt, our trainer, is courting Pamela, the innkeeper. Sounds like a bad theatre to me. Any wenches mine own age around here? The Coves turned the frickin' civilians horny! Do you understand that? Maybe she had just been there, Sham. Oh, except for Nastasia. I do hope thou canst help her. She needs a man like thee to bring her out of her depression. So she needs a good dicking, is what I'm trying to say. You know, ploughing, banging, that sort of thing. Do come and visit again, Avatar.
Gay frog friggin' frog fair! It's not funny!
Yes, it is. Yana. You are surprised to see your old companion, Yana, looking only slightly aged since your last visit. Yana! Hi! What you doing here? I've been the Cove healer for some time now and can provide thee with mind healing services. Since magic is not reliable, I've been yearning to join a party of adventurers such as mine old friends. I miss the old life. Tell me about magic. My magic's been affected by something in the air, but I have found that my senses are still with me. Hast thou noticed that the mages in the land are afflicted in the head? It is most disconcerting. Nevertheless, I can manage to cast a spell or two most of the time. I don't wanna, Boompa. Possibly, Shan. Wanna join? I'd be honored to join thee, my lord. Goodbye, my lord. As whoop. Alright, let's check your stuff then. You've got a Oh, I got it now. Why do you have a dead bird in your... Why do you have dead fucking... Anyway, I don't know. Oh, it's an inn? The fuck's that? Oh, it's an inn. Okay. Why does she have a hawk in the bag? Looks bloody dead to me. Can you equip a bird? I'm not questioning anything at this point. Alright, we have talked to Rudium now. We have gotten the bill signed. So let's return to Britain to deliver the bill. Indeed, Chaos. Indeed. I'm just fucking equipped a bird. Alright, so in Britain we need to bring the bill, we need to talk to Batlin, and I was told I need to move something with value, so let's move. Yeah, moved gold. There. Now I've moved thing that has amounts. Yeah, I need to do some testing, Shan, but you might be correct. The new companion is Yana.
I'm Chuckles the fucking Jester, dipshit!
Yes, it's not Chuckles. That's a nice statue. Alright, we need to steal stuff from there. But that we're gonna have to wait until the night. But for now, let's get over here. And bring the signed bill. Then let's find Batlin again. That's a good headcanon, Chaos. Chuckles is the head mastermind behind everything evil. Oh, hello, Finn. Nice to see you again. I have the signed bill. Does the Lord Heather sign the bill? Yes. Excellent. Let me see it. Looks in order. We thank thee, Avatar. We shall see thee again soon, I hope, Avatar. Hopefully you'll get it cleaned up. Environmentalism, baby. Good to know, Shan. Lost again. Like I was last summer. I need to somehow try to remember the layout. I think it was to the left from here. A little bit to the down and to the left. What's this place with the statue, by the way? Royal Museum. Oh, right, that's the museum. And that's... What's that? Fellowship staff. Finn, my dear friend, how wonderful to see thee again. What was it again? Join? I've not completed thy tasks. I don't think I can go say no. I don't know what is the bug then? What does it do? Don't I just get experience or something? What doesn't count? Count in what way? That's what I don't understand. Like, what's the bug? Sends you back there again. Okay, well then we're just gonna have to do it again then. Because right now he's not. He still thinks that I'm in the middle of the quest, which I am. So far it seems to work just fine. And I cannot do the thing that I was told that would fix whatever the problem allegedly is. So, oh, shut the fuck up with being hungry again. Nope, still the same. Alright, let's go towards Minok. So we're gonna go from the western side of Loch Lake, past the mountains. And that should be fine. There are now a couple of things that we have been told. For example, there's the pollution. And the two fellowship members who were around Trinsic when the murders happened. Or the murder happened. Or murders. There's two. Actually, I'm not sure where the fuck I ended up right now. Oh, probably there, actually. I think I went a little bit too far to the north. And Yana doesn't have swamp boots, fuck. but that was fast. Thank goodness thou art with us again. We're all very concerned over their condition. Thou hast been unconscious for so long that we thought thou had lost thy life. It was Elizabeth and Abraham who found thee and delivered thee to us. Oh, we're now in Minok. I'm glad to see thee still alive, my good friend. I was sorely grieved with thine apparent demise. Yeah, fuck this shit. That was way too fast. It was just now you're dead. Yeah, I lowered the speed a little bit. Alright, so we should be in Minok now. At least that was a fast travel here. I would have wanted to kind of explore a little bit more in the Britain side, but, well. So where would we be now? Actually, we're probably not in Minok, because it said we were dropped in here on their way to Minok. So where the fuck are we? Well, I can do it directly in the DOS box. How did you get me to pause? Pause is nowhere in the right direction. Alright, I don't believe that Elizabeth and Abraham brought us here. Not one fucking bit. This is completely the wrong direction. But at least now I know where we are. We're in pause. Time to go back to Britain then. I'll go north, dies. Goes back to south. Exactly. But, on a positive note, I know where we are now. I'm sure you are hungry. You're always hungry. Oh yeah, that was said that that's one of the reasons why Pause has become kind of a slums of Britain, because Britain just kept expanding towards Pause. Which reminds me, I was supposed to talk to Lord British about the demise of that young man who was in prison. Maybe I should go talk to Lord British now. Assuming it's not too late and he's already, you know, senile state of sleep. LB, where are you? I need to talk to you. There you are. I know thee. Hi, Nistel. Are we going somewhere? No, I was just trying to take your food. Yes, Barky, eat it. Oh, sure, fine. Very well, thou shalt remain in prison until we see it fit to release thee. Yeah, sure. What's your liberty worth? I don't have much. You're asking for a bribe? And then you killed me. I took Nistel's. I fed Nistel's dinner to Sparky, and then the guards kinda sorta killed me. That's what happened. Yeah, don't take a senile old man's dinner. We have learned that now. Yeah, the guard took a bribe from me and then still killed me. A fucking asshole, Jesus Christ. I gave him all of my money and then he's, I'm glad you're, see? Whatever the fuck the words were. And then he stabbed me to death. Like, dude, they're really serious about food in this game. Also, I have to find this. Farmer? Where are you, farmer? Well, I want to find the farmer. Is there a farmer? No? Okay. Has to be a farmer somewhere. What's down here? Hey, buddy. It's a farmer with wild eyes widening in excitement. Hi, buddy. What's your name? I'm Mac. What do you do? I'm a farmer. Though most folks just call me a lunatic. Why do they call you a lunatic? Thou dost also think so, eh? Well, I'll tell thee what I say is true. There are creatures visiting us from another place in the stars. I've seen them. Tell me more about... Moment. Tell me about these creatures. Oh, they're big, mean, ugly lion tigers. Or is that tiger lions? They're ferocious and they want to eat us. Oh, they come from another place, you say? All I can say is that there are certainly no such creatures in this world. Nor is there a ship like any that's ever been seen anywhere in Britannia. Yes, there are, Humpa. I'm glad you finally noticed. I'm surrounded by great tits. Tell me about them. With mine own eyes I've seen a star creature and the inexplicable conveyance with which enabled it to travel to Britannia, I swear to thee. I'm completely sane, I have proof. Go and look behind my farm in the middle of the field. Take a look for thyself and thou shalt see my proof. Also, yeah, Lord British himself at least should know that there's been space travel and aliens and shit like that. Yeah, but you said in one, but it was never mentioned in one. And those who don't know, that's a Wing Commander reference. Yeah, the enemy spaceships in 1, they were TIE fighters, basically. Alright, now let's find Lord British, and let's not steal Nistel's dinner. Okay. I've now learned that stealing an old man's food is bad. I don't think I want to steal dinners anymore, Humpa. LB! LB! Where's LB? Lord Blackthorn! I mean, British! The fuck are you? Lazy asswipe. O Lord British, where art thou? Thine attention is needed for a matter most grave. I'm sure touching people's stuff, not a good thing. There he is.
Oh yes, Finn.
I'm here to talk about Weston. Lord British listens to your story about Weston and looks concerned. I do not recall this case. Let me check. He quickly scans a large scroll. Imprisoned for the theft of 1 apple from the royal orchards. Ludicrous! Someone must have usurped mine authority. Thou mayest consider this man pardoned. An investigation will commence immediately into the circumstances surrounding his arrest and into this fellow Fig. My thanks to the Avatar. And let's see... That's the same thing. Okay, thank you, Lord British. Do come back soon. Exactly. Someone must have usurped my authority. Quick, look for Lord Blackthorn. No, I'm not freeing Fig. Fig is an asshole who works for the Fellowship. There, he's gone. And he was eating garbage. So, in a sense, you could say that the orchard is full of, fig trees. Not even sorry. Not one bit. Alright, now let's see what time it is, so I know. Because I still want to steal the bloody Stones of Virtue. So, Grandfather's cock says it's almost 4. Now let's find the provisioner again. I want to buy some bags and see if I could do some tweaking. All I need to do is remember where the provisioner was. Was it down or up? Exactly, Shan. I want to find the provisioner. And do some testing. Yeah, you can shut the fuck up about being hungry. I will do some testing once I find The provisioner again. Problem is, I'm very bad at navigating these towns. It's gonna take a while for me to find it again. You know, if I had the actual cloth map, I would maybe start writing shit into it. Or at least use those, what are they called, those pins. Oh, definitely yes. If there are places we've already been to and I just can't find it because I'm having a hard time mapping these places into my mind. This is Town Hall. That's the museum, so one left should be the fellowship then. This is the Wayfarers Inn. Trying so desperately put these into my mind. So this should then be the provisioner. Alright, everyone. Have the bag of bananas. Now let's do some testing then. Can I put a bag in a bag of bananas? No, that won't fit. What if... Stop. What if I put the bag of bananas there? I then fit it there? No. No, it's a... It's... No. Nope. Yana's gonna need a backpack. Hello, I'm here to look for provisions. A backpack, specifically. Oh, come the fuck on! Now I'm gonna have to... you know, tweak my inventories so I can buy a fucking backpack. But let's shove those down. Can I buy a backpack now? Yeah, it's definitely not... Thou canst How? No, fuck you, buddy. How can I buy a backpack? But then I don't have any money if I drop my backpack on the floor. That's another problem. If I drop my backpack on the floor, then I don't have money. Perfect. Thank fucking God you finally managed to take money from someone else. Holy shit. Alright, Yana. Shove your back... Oh, come on. Don't tell me you can't put it in that. Thank fuck. Since you don't have swamp boots, at least take the magical ones. There we go. Alright. Now, crap, I didn't want to talk to you. I wanted to open your inventory. I can move the gold and the apple out. I'll feed the apple to our Sparky Plug who likes complaining. And then we now have a bag into which to shove all the stones of the virtues that we'll steal. I hope so, because I do believe they have improved upon it a little bit. In part 2. But before we steal, I'll do this. Oh wait, perfect! There's some swamp boots for you. You can have mine. Yeah. Oh, it's definitely gonna take a while. Won't fit? I can only fit... Come on! You fucking piece of shit game. We could have at least made all of the fucking stones fit in one bag. Holy shit. Alright, I think we're pretty well done in Britain, so next stop, definitely Minog. No, definitely not Shan. I don't want to drop my bucket of blood. That much is certain. Chaos!
The game to fin when it comes to the inventory.
Thank you, Chaos, for your €5.43 tip. Thank you very much for your support. And yeah, I tend to agree. That's pretty much what the game does. Fucking troll. Yeah, it was worth trying. Thank you very much, Chaos. Oh man, I seriously do appreciate the support you guys have given me so bloody much. It's hard to explain how much, but it's a lot. No, Shan, that's a song. I don't remember by who. Was it by Pointer Sisters? I don't think so. The We Are Family. We gonna get DMCA'd. Or something like that. I know, Shan. Thank you. Now, everyone does have swamp boots, so... not gonna get poisoned. Oh, fuck, there's slimes. Fight! This is not going well. Why are we constantly being brought to fucking pause? Even Cove was closer. Yeah, 5 points for training for Finn. We could... It's just auto combat, basically, unfortunately. That's one of the reasons why... Oh, that makes sense, Shen, actually. Because it's a fellowship shelter. Alright, so... I'm mildly confused now. Right, training. That was what I was supposed to look for. There were 2 trainers I know of, at least. And this is the provisioner, so it should be... There. Perfect. See, I remembered for once. Stop. Drop and roll. Usually a dashing, slender man, stylishly dressed with a lot of flair. What's her name? Thou dost not remember me. I'm Sentry. We have gone adventuring together in the past. Okay. When I'm not adventuring with old friends, I'm trainer in Britain. I specialize in combat involving swordsmanship. I'm quite good at that, as thou remember. But I'll drop everything to join thy group if thou art not too encumbered. No, I'd like you to train me, actually. My fee is 30 gold for a session. Is this all right? Yeah, sure. Whatevs. Teach me. Now let's see what that did. Raised our dexterity to combat by 1. That hits. Does it come with strength or by level? Oh, right, he's training. There was another trainer. I think it was... right above him, actually. Hello there! What do you do here? I'm a trainer. I specialize in hand-to-hand combat. After all, a fighter never knows when he might encounter an adversary and suddenly realize he's unarmed. I call it boxing. It's not only a method of fighting, it's an art. Train me. 45? Oh, fine, for fuck's sake. Teach me. Zella begins the session by showing you the proper stance when boxing. It's all contingent on balance. Use our weight to control their movements. Step lightly. It's almost like a dance. Let's see. Bye. I'll show me my stats. That 2 raised dexterity. My combat stat bar 1. But my hits didn't raise, so that might come with level. Alright. So that's how I'm gonna have to raise my skills, which would also require money, which I don't really have much. Yeah, I kind of assumed that when I was told that people who have been here for long can't really magic anymore. So I kind of assumed that it would be Avatar-centric again. Problem, we're gonna need to find a way to make money. That's always a problem in Ultima games at first. You need to come up with a way to make money. And, well, that's gonna make life shit tons easier, because then we can buy magical reagents, we can buy more, we can buy better gear, we can fund our training. None of which we can really do right now. Which is a little bit of a problem. Which also means I'm gonna do this. Fine. I guess I'm gonna have to put my bucket of blood elsewhere. You take the bucket of water, throw the basic bucket away, and I'll take the bucket of blood, and get a two-handed sword. There. Yeah, we need to find trainers and see what they do. Because that seems to be the way this time. Because last time it was about meditating at shrines, which it doesn't seem to be this time. So we need to find trainers. And so was the other one. But Sentry was more expensive. No, Sentry was 30 gold. The other guy, the Zenny, he was... Did it take me 2 training points? It did! You're absolutely right. So he is even... He's... What's the fucking... Ah, crap! We won a fight! We won our first fight! Fuck yeah! Fuck you, alligator. Fuck you, alligator. No fucking match against Avatar. I wonder if I can. Don't think it'll fit. Will it fit? Ultima 7 edition. We'll eat when we get to Minok. So shut the fuck up. What? Alright, fine. Who has our food again? Alright, everyone, shove a banana up your mouth. I get the feeling if they say, "Ah, very tasty," that means they're still relatively hungry. Because I fed Spark pretty well, and he didn't say anything like that. Wake up, fuckfaces! Yeah, they seem to be sleepy flowers. Okay, that's the river. We are the wrong side of the river. Alright, red flowers, bad. How the fuck am I supposed to get to Minoc? How the fuck did you get poisoned? Aren't you supposed to have swamp boots? Where the fuck are your swamp boots? Fuck's sake. Okay, that's a problem. That's a problem. We have one person without swamp boots. You're right, I didn't. That's not good. How am I supposed to get to Minoc? And I somehow... The fuck was that? We need to get to the other side of the river. But I don't see a way there. Unfortunately. That's a bit of a problem. Well, there are many things we need to do in Minoc. That's the place we have the clues for, so yes. Minoc should be our next destination. Alright, there is another option. Exactly, where's a skiff in your inventory when you need one? Well, I'm not sure if we're going the right way, that's the thing. That's why I was going that way, because I've been trying to find a way around the swamp. What the... Hello? Anybody here? Anybody mind if I eat this stuff with food? Apparently not.
You had best not do that, Avatar.
What's your problem? I'm eating.
You had best not do that, Avatar.
Okay, I think that was stealing then. Fine. Okay, okay, that was stealing and Shaminer didn't like it. Fine. 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 Let's not feed you assholes then. I found you free food and you get angry at me. God damn it. There wasn't even anybody there. Come on. Come on. Man. Come on, man. Yeah, that's apparently the version of that in the English version. Alright, this should be the serpent's spine. I think so, at least. Well, this is definitely the serpent's spine, but at which point am I in? That's the real question. I'm quite uncertain. Looks like a farm. So did we end up close to Britain? This pause? I think it's Britain. Yep, it's Britain. Okay, there's the tentacle monster. That's the moat around Lord British's castle. Eso es no honorable, Avatar. Eso no es honorable. Sorry. Alright, so this is the serpent's spine. That goes over there. So this pathway is not marked on the map. But I know now approximately where we are. If we go through this, we should be again on the northwestern side of Serpent's Spine. Which is a good start, which means we've probably gone past the entrance to Despise. Oh, wait a minute. That was probably the entrance to Despise. I'm not lost. I know exactly where I am. I'm next to a cliffside. And there is the Lost River. Well, I'm not trying to get into Minok right now. Actually. Because I said there is another way. And the other way is somewhere near Serpent Spine in the vicinity of Lost Lake. Hint, hint. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. What the fuck? Are those trolls? I think they might be trolls. Oh, sorry, Lost River. This is the Lost River. Die! Yeah, I think somebody needs to light up a torch because I can't see shit. Who can equip it? Why do you have a backpack in your hand? Are you a fucking idiot? Alright, you have leather armor. Seriously though, Spock, why did you have a backpack in your hand? Where's your sling? Don't understand. Alright, Yana, here's an armor. Yeah, but it's better to be there for now. He's my torchbearer, quite literally. A locked chest.
Poor Avatar. Poor Avatar.
Well, Yana's dead. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for this time. That's a good spot to stop. With Yana fucking dead. Fuck my life, seriously. Anyway, I'm going to have to go to work, so we'll be continuing, not sure at which point. It was an end of the stream. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna have to go to work. I'm not sure yet which day I'm gonna continue. Again, we'll mention on Discord. But, goddamn, I am liking the game. There are some things I do probably want to check. I will honestly say I will Google how to resurrect people in this game. Because I don't know, and that's gonna be a big problem if I don't know how to do that. So that's one thing that I will look up, but only that. Anyway, that is it for this time. Thank you all for watching. I've got a jet, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you all for your support, and I hope you'll all have a great week. And until next time, Fintrovert signing out.
Next time, obey.